The Scottsbluff City Council Monday continued its efforts to try to find a way to help fund the Riverside Discovery Center. KNB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, discussion was heard last night at the Scottsbluff City Council meeting about the city's future funding of the Riverside Discovery Center. In its proposal, the Zoo Foundation is requesting $350,000 in the first 2 years of a contract and then dropping down to $300,000 for the third year. After much discussion about the annual contributions, the council settled on creating a committee with 3 members from the city's side and 3 from the zoo side to hammer out a compromise. City Manager Nathan Johnson says that the hope is that they can find common ground by the end of the year.
Our intent, and I think Mayor Gonzalez and the rest of the council members exhibited that tonight, is that they support the zoo. So we're going in there with an optimistic approach that we're going to be able to work through some of these things and hopefully get a deal finalized here, hopefully maybe this month or even into the month of December.
Zoo Director Anthony Mason told the council that they realize that this is a negotiation and they're happy to continue the conversation. Well, Scottsbluff Economic Development Director Starr Lehl has been appointed to the Nebraska Department of Transportation's Long-Range Transportation Plan Stakeholder Advisory Committee. The Long-Range Transportation Plan will help refine how the department plans for and prepares to meet the state's transportation needs and priorities over the next 2 decades. Lehl says as our community sits right in a transportation corridor, it is important to have a voice on the committee.
So I think what I would bring, especially to the advisory committee, would be obviously transportation in and out of western Nebraska, and specifically the Heartland Expressway, just to make sure that that plan stays in place and the funding also stays in place because it is essential.
Director Kyle Schneeweiss says Lehl's background and experiences will be valuable as they develop a plan that prepares NDOT to support the transportation needs for all Nebraskans. Well, coming up after the break, a foggy morning to start the day, but things tapered off. Bill Boyer will be in with your full forecast right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we understand that you have a busy life, and that means you don't always have time to come to the bank. That's why we offer user-friendly online and mobile banking with features such as iPay, recurring transfers, and mobile deposit. So you can bank how you want, when you want to. Whether you prefer to bank in person, over the phone, or online, Platte Valley Bank makes it easy to take care of your finances.
This chair is way too big. It's perfect for us. This one's tiny. That's 'cause it's mine. Hey, this chair is just right. This bed is way too hard. It's perfect for me. This bed is way too soft. Just what I needed. This bed is just right. So come on over to Lee's Heads.
Sure, you can get a premium steak at a steakhouse. No surprise there. But real petite filet steak sandwiches at an Arby's house? Surprise there. Arby's, we have the meats.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
Not a bad looking evening. We're going to have clear skies. It will cloud up as we go through the day tomorrow, and we'll see an increase of clouds and another cold one tomorrow. This roller coaster won't seem to give away. Much colder tomorrow. We'll turn nicer Thursday, Friday, and most of Saturday, although Saturday is going to be a bit breezy. Then colder comes Sunday with off and on snow flurry and chances, especially tomorrow, and then again Sunday into early next week. We only hit 40 after a low of 35, so we were just stuck. Didn't really move anywhere yesterday. 56 and 26 are normal highs and lows. Dropped in another 0.06 of an inch of rain. We're right where we should be for the month. Early start to November, still almost 4 inches above normal for the year. Here's 53 in Denver. It's only 25, though. Look at that in Watertown. 31 in Sioux Falls. That colder air shunted off to the northeast, but have no fear. It's going to backdoor itself right into here across the region tonight into tomorrow. It's 49 right now, Ogallala, 51 in Torrington, 47 over in Cheyenne. Winds are out of the west-southwest 5 to 15 miles an hour. Let's take a look at your bus stop forecast. Getting on there tomorrow with partly cloudy skies. Temperatures in the upper 20s, and we'll be more overcast on the way home. Only at 31. We're not going to move much again tomorrow and can't rule out a few flurries here and there across the region. So tonight, that's not going to be a problem. Clear skies. Here come the clouds from the north, bringing that cold air back in. You'll see that snow start to fill in on an isolated basis tomorrow. Low temperatures aren't going to be too cold thanks to those clouds coming in. Low to mid 20s across most of the region, a few upper 20s as well. Here come the clouds. By tomorrow morning, they drift south and west across our region. Off and on snow flurries, hit or miss. You can see not everybody's going to get them, but you can't rule out one or two of them across the area through the afternoon and evening hours. Maybe a slightly more concentrated band of snow setting up tomorrow evening. Again, it's all going to be very light, not going to experience a lot in the way of snowfall totals. Colder temps to the north tomorrow, where those clouds settle in early, will be only in the upper 20s to low 30s, upper 30s to near 40 down along that I-80 corridor. And snowfall totals are very light, nobody picking up really a whole lot, everybody under an inch, I think, as we go through the area. Nobody, I think, going to get overly heavy snow out of this storm system. Clear skies tonight, light and variable winds, 25, not bad. Tomorrow, cloudy, colder, much colder in fact, only 35 degrees. There will be some flurries or light snow showers. They're not going to amount to much. And then our 7-day forecast, back into the 40s on Thursday. We turn a lot nicer Friday, near 60. Saturday, a bit breezy. Sunday becomes a transition day, and a big transition at that. Maybe getting up into some near 50-degree readings Sunday during the day. Sunday night into Monday, much colder. Temps fall back down into the teens, and highs Monday and Tuesday only in the 30s as colder air sets back in.
Sure, you can get a premium steak at a steakhouse. No surprise there. But real petite filet steak sandwiches at an Arby's house? Surprise there. Arby's, we have the meats.
Are you ready to join the celebration? Then what are you waiting for? Switch to Viero today and find out exactly why we're better. More towers than the competition. Convenient stores in your neighborhood. Friendly, helpful customer service, and top phones at excellent values, such as the iPhone XR for free. That's right, get a free iPhone XR when you purchase any other iPhone of equal or greater value. Viero Wireless, your better choice for wireless service.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gering, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gering at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Kara Heilbrunn and find out how you can start saving today. It's just another way. We're here to help life go right. Welcome back. An 18-year-old Gering man who was convicted of a Class 2A felony relating to several Memorial Day weekend burglaries in and around Minutair has been sentenced. Colton Pettis received 2 years of probation during Monday's sentencing on a conviction of aiding and abetting burglary. Pettis, 19-year-old Jacob Dalby, and several juveniles were arrested this spring following break-ins at Minutair's Broken Spoke Bar and Grill and the Dry Dock Bait Shop by Lake Minutair. Police say during these burglaries, the culprits stole alcohol, cigarettes, candy, and other items. They were arrested several days later. Dalby is set to stand trial in December on 2 burglary charges and was pleaded not guilty ahead of his pre-trial conference. The other suspects in this case are being tried in juvenile court, and their names have not been made public. Well, the city of Scottsbluff is asking residents interested in serving on the Community Redevelopment Authority Board to submit letters of interest following the resignation of Joanne Phillips from the 5-member board. The CRA was formed 3 years ago, meets on an as-needed basis, and the board makes recommendations for long-term infrastructure projects to the City Council. The person selected will fulfill the remaining term through March 1st of 2020 and could be reappointed to an additional 5-year term. Interested parties can send their letter of interest to Scottsbluff City Manager Nathan Johnson. And a Missouri man has been fined $25,000 and ordered to pay $25,000 in restitution for hunting illegally in Nebraska. Federal prosecutors say 57-year-old Rodney Owen of Blue Springs, Missouri, was sentenced on Friday in Omaha to serve 5 years of probation for trafficking wildlife in violation of federal law. Well, straight ahead, Shabella Guzman will be in with a check-in on Ag News. We'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Winter is upon us, and while safety is an important consideration all year long, there are some auto maintenance and safety checks that are specific to winter driving. To be sure you don't end up a road popsicle, take your vehicle to High Tech Auto and let Terry's team help you get an upper hand on Old Man Winter.
Renewal by Anderson, proud of what we do. At Renewal by Anderson, we are a local family business. Everyone from our office and project management teams to the best installers anywhere works with our owner, Andy Stelflew, to give our clients a red carpet experience every day. We're proud to carry the best windows and patio doors for sure, but most of all, we're proud to help our clients improve their lives at home with a great investment. Contact us today. We'd be proud to earn your business. Renewal by Anderson, proud of what we do.
You said yes. Together, you planned every detail. You married. And then you realized 500 square feet just isn't enough room for two. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. You decide to add another to your family. You start reading parenting books. You're amazed that such a small human could need so much space. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
This is KNEB TV Ag News from the First National Bank Ag Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
The Department of Agriculture is moving forward with a select trade aid provision in buying U.S. lamb products. USDA's Agricultural Marketing Service recently announced the food purchase of up to 17 million of American lamb for distribution to various food nutrition assistance programs. Brad Anderson, Vice President of Procurement and Services for Montana State's Frozen Lamb and Veal, says the lamb industries petitioned the U.S. government to purchase lamb products as there is a backlog of product.
We hadn't asked for a purchase program in about 3 years, and we thought it was time to go back to that and see if the USDA could utilize some of our products again.
Anderson says the stagnant lamb market can be attributed to several factors, including imports and other less expensive sources of protein. As different areas of the country get to taste lamb, they will likely see residual growth.
Biggest thing it will do, it will stabilize the market. It will, some of the suppression that we've seen from some of the trade issues that we're seeing, we'll see some stability there, and it'll keep the fluctuations out of this for a bit. Because like at Easter, we tend to be able to sell all the legs that the industry can make, but we're not able to move the shoulders in balance. This will help us do that and better have carcass utilization.
The chief economist's office determined the amount to be spent on American lamb. The $17 million allotted is a larger amount than USDA has spent in previous lamb buys. The American Sheep Industry Association is helping facilitate the program between USDA and sheep producers. For KNEB.TV News, I'm Shabella Guzman.
For the card-carrying fan, get your Husker Visa debit card so you can take the game with you. Free with First Free Checking.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Box Butte General Hospital continues our mission to lead and innovate in healthcare delivery and community wellness. But this isn't just a hospital. This is home to exceptional patient care. This is the greatest place to work, receive care, and practice medicine. This is innovation in action. This is community wellness. This is where specialty clinics fit your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. We are Box Butte General Hospital. This is us. Great things are happening here since 1976.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy. Supporting local jobs. Giving back to our community. Investing in entrepreneurship. Making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
And finally tonight, the Scottsbluff County Commissioners have approved a resolution to take part in the Stepping Up Initiative, a program intended to reduce the number of people with mental illness ending up in county jails. Region 1 Behavioral Health Authority Administrator Holly Brandt explained to the board on Monday evening that achieving that goal will require law enforcement identification of those needing assistance and what type of help they may need.
Trying to get them set up with appointments if they need medication management appointments, if they need an appointment with a counselor, if they need a psychological evaluation, having those set up prior to them being discharged from jail. What we find is a lot of people, if they don't have services connected when they're released, they may not have a place to live, they may be couch surfing and go right back to what they were doing prior to being put into jail.
Brandt says the Sheriff's Office is already conducting informational surveys with detainees to help determine the level of need in the area, part of a 2-year grant that was extended into a 3rd year. She says the one requirement for the services to be provided through a future grant is that those receiving them must qualify under the Region 1 guidelines, and they cannot be in jail at the time the services are provided. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you here next time.